Hello, 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 everybody. Faithful Love here. I'm here to do your daily read for September the 30th. This will be for all signs. Um, I'm going to go ahead and start out with the prayer and then get going with the reading. For those who are new to my channel, welcome to my channel. And for those who are returning, thanks for coming back. Please make sure you like, share, subscribe to the channel. um, and comment as well. I love comments. I love feedback from certain things, from things, good things. So the energy we're going for today is, just a calming, relaxing, illuminating, just looking at things from a different perspective, kind of reading. Um, just relax your mind and listen to some meditation music, to clear your mind so you can start manifesting the things that you want in your life. Um, Remember to always follow your dreams. Remember to always follow your dreams and your passions, no matter what other people think. Um, and just keep moving forward, okay? And don't let people stop you from, you know, following your dreams that you want to do in your life. So every day, make one step forward, and making an effort and just allowing yourself to uh, focus on you, okay? So the cards that I want to do today is I want to kind of focus on the power deck, which is messages from spirit, and it kind of guides us in the right direction of where we need to go. And then I want to start out with a prayer, okay? I hope everybody had a great weekend. I hope all is well here right now for you guys. You guys are probably out enjoying your lunch. So let's just get, a spiritual message for today. So come on in and join me. So let's get to the prayer of the day. Okay. So the prayer of the day is going to be from Second Peter's chapter 1, verse 3. Okay. And it says, everything that goes into a life of pleasing God has been miraculously given to us by getting to know personally and intimately the one who invited us to God, the best invitation we ever received. We were also given absolute traffic promises to pass on to you. Your tickets to participation in the life of God after you turn your back on a world corrupt by lust. Okay? And that message is we have everything we need to live life that pleases God. We have everything we need to live life that pleases God. So it doesn't matter. The only person you need to try to please is God. Okay, and of course yourself. You need to make yourself happy, and you need to absolutely follow in the direction of the Lord when He is, basically set it all out for us to take in. We either take the worldly way or we take a godly way. Um, and usually 9 times out of 10, when you take that worldly way, there's going to be distractions and all kinds of chaos and all kinds of stuff like that going on. So just think about that for a second. Okay, I'll let that sink in. All right, and go ahead and maybe say your own prayer if that's possible. But what this prayer is actually stating is that we have everything you need to live a life that pleases God. So basically, just, get into, knowing that if you please Him, then He'll definitely grant all of your wishes and all of your, desires. He'll bring them to the forefront. Um, and He just wants you to just worship Him as an individual and believe in Him and knowing that all things happen through Him. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and read the numbers that I've seen here in this reading, which is, I'll write them down, and then at the end, we'll go over with those numbers and meaning, okay? Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get started on reading. Again, I am using my power deck. I am using my power deck cards, which is cards of wisdom. Okay. So right now I just want people to just relax and, just get into the mood of, just silencing your mind so you can kind of receive the message. Okay. Spirit, please bless these cards. Please only your trustworthy messages come through these cards. Lord, please make your presence here in this room. Please make our hearts your home and give us the message that we need for today. Lord, we know all things are possible through you, and we definitely need a transformation here. So please, Lord, please guide us in the right direction and give us the cards and wisdom that we need to move forward in our lives. Thank you for everything you've done in our lives, and thank you for the things that you will continue to do. Please bless these cards so we can get the greatest message that you want for us to have. Okay? Thank you. Please allow your angels to be here as well. They're welcome just as well as you are. Alexa, please play some meditation music, please.
Here's a station you might like. Meditation on Amazon Music.
Okay. So please give us what messages would you like for us to have today for September the 30th for all signs. For all signs. He's telling me to take this card. You guys, just take some time to relax and focus on, what it is that you are trying to manifest in your lives, okay? Whether that's a new job, a new car, a new place, something new in your relationship, things that you might want to change there. And just focus your mind on just silencing that. Okay? Keep shuffling. Shuffle this last time, and then I'm going to pull from the top of the deck. Which is time. Commitment is the other word. Commitment is the one he told me to pull. And time. Perfection. Harmony. Feminine. Magic. Okay, those are the cards that I felt like Spirit wants us to have. Which we probably talk a lot about most of these, but we'll start with the first one, which is commitment. Okay, and that's our number 3 card. And I did see triple threes. Okay, I did see triple threes at the beginning of the reading. So that number could be very significant here because we have quadruple threes. We have a 3, 35, 36, and 13. And those all represent the number 3. We have the number 11 here as well. Play numbers 5, 6, and 7, maybe on a lottery ticket or something. Pick 3. 2013 could be a year of something that you guys could have had or is very significant to you. It's crazy because 2013 was my anniversary year. That's the day I got married. That's the year I got married. And then we had commitment at the top of the reading. And this message could very well be for me. And I'll take that in, Spirit. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started with the reading. So I'll do a sacred transformation layout, okay? Which is, we're going to switch these cards around. So 1 for the north, 2 for the west, 3 for the east, 4 for, sorry. So this is 3 for the north, 4 for the west. So it's going to be, we're going to get the main objective card, which will probably be at the, I have to pull one more card, you guys. You guys can kind of get a concept of how it's laid out. Okay? All right, and then, so we pull this first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay? So the first card, which is the South card, which is the number 1 card, represents hold on one second. So this is called the Sacred Transformation Layout, okay? And when you use these cards in the Sacred Transformation Layout, fear is possible and most powerful daring we encounter on our path of heart. On a paranormal level, fear is connected to instincts as a meaning of protecting us. It alerts us to potential danger, which is a good thing. When unchecked, misplaced, or out of balance, however, fear keeps us in a heightened state of alert, causing us to live in the past, in the unknown future, rather than in the present moment. Fear can keep us from claiming our true power and from living the life we dream of and desire. Fortunately, you can learn to recognize the way in which fear challenges you to attempt to step into your power. A good indicator that you are moving in the right direction on your path. You'll see how far blocks imaginations and inspiration when you are driving your intent. For an example, a fear of being seen in the world may keep you from taking risks in your career. Do you ever find that a great idea pops into your mind, but before you can start to develop it, a list of reasons why I want to to scroll across your brain? That fear talking, that's fear talking. Fear also keeps you from healing because it is so afraid of that past hurt will repeat themselves that it won't let you move on. Fear limits you from shining the light and beauty necessary for your role in healing on Mother Earth too. In the sacred transformation layout, you use the cards to assist and guide you into a defining your fears and then exploring the new ways of overcoming it and using it in your benefit. Okay? So we got the south card, which is commitment. Then we got the time card, which is the west of you. Then we got the north card, which is perfection. Then we got the east card, which is harmony. And then the fifth card is the feminine card, which is, just getting in touch and listening to your intuition. Okay. And then the sixth card we got is magic. That's what is my fears. The seventh card is how do I overcome it? Okay. So wisdom is how we'll overcome this whole ordeal of everything. Once again, you'll be prepared to choose each card by shuffling the cards, filing them out before you picture them. We already have them the right side up, okay? Closing your eyes, rubbing your palms together, vigorously warming, and holding the palms of which inches of the cards until one is chosen. The first card represents your fear from childhood, which is this card, that kept you from feeling strong or secure with the child. As a child. Secure as a child. The card you seek will symbolize your connection to that fear and will contain a message about how you might finally release it. Place the south card in position 1, which is here, which is commitment. And this card right here represents position 1, which is the south card. It represents a fear from childhood that kept you from feeling strong and secure as a child. Okay, so as a child, commitment kept us, a fear of committing to something kept us, afraid and insecure of feeling, if it kept us in an area where we didn't feel strong or we didn't feel secure as a child. Okay, so commitment brought us there. All right. The card you seek will symbolize your connection to the fear and will contain a message about how you might finally release it. Okay. Place the south card in position 1. Your second card represents the greatest fear from your adolescence, which continues to keep you from taking your power today. The symbol and the message here will help you to future define the root of that fear and demonstrate how you might release it, hold on your emotions, and on the realization of dreams. Place this card position 2, which is here. Okay. So I'm going to read the cards, and then as I read the cards, we'll get through the reading. Okay. So the first card, this card right here represents your fear from childhood that kept you from feeling strong and secure as a child. Okay. The card you seek will symbolize your connection to fear and will contain a message about how you might finally release it. Okay. So releasing this fear is commitment. Okay. And it says you need commitment to focus on your target. Take aim, pull back the bow, and then shoot your arrow. Even though you will hit the bullseye with every shot, this is the daunting of enlightenment. To hit the bullseye requires total commitment of your spiritual and physical being, but it is also required total commitment to let go, to simply walk down the path and through the gateway that leads to your true destiny. It is a process of gathering your wounds, your emotions, your mental strength, and your ability as you would gather sheep. Okay. It could be a long process, but your commitment gives you endurance. It is the next step after defining your acts of power, materializing your dreams and being to live them. Build the magnificent dream log within you and do so with total commitment. So in order for us to overcome this whole ordeal of this sacred transformation, we need to be committed. Okay. You need to be committed to finally releasing things that made you feel that way when you were in childhood. Okay, so this could be just the childhood fear that of feeling secure and feeling safe and strong when you were a child. Okay, maybe some of us maybe grew up and people made us feel like we couldn't complete something because they may have, doubted us or something like that. So we were afraid to commit to it. A lot of times that does happen in relationships and jobs and just in your life in general, to where you would be still stuck on the past energy of how you grew up. Those are called generational, curses. Those are things that happen, through your family as you were growing up. This is something that you were taught when you were growing up, and it might cause you to not be. You might have you be afraid to commit to certain things. Okay, so let's try to just work on being committed to our goals and being committed to the things that we are trying to change in our life, and release things that no longer serve us, that is stopping us to be committed. Okay. The second card represents the greater fear of your adolescence, which continues to keep you from taking your power today. The symbols and the message here will help you to further define the root of that fear and demonstrate how you might release it, hold on your emotions, and on the realization of your dream. Place this card in position 2. Okay, which is time. Okay, and the time card, it says, what is it about time that gives you such power? The power that changes all that exists back into dust. What is this unseen force akin to the wind? A force that can shape the lands as well as our lives. Learn to play with time. A surreal element, like fish swimming in the treetops. A person of power knows how to arrange time. Put on your watch and beware of the time that which you do everything. Watch the sun, the moon, the transit of the stars. Find out the time that Venus is lowest in the sky before dawn. Be aware of your physical cycles. When you get hungry, when you sleep, our society is obsessed with time. So now become time. If you are obsessed with something, it is better to explore it than to deny it. Then it is possible to give up your obsessions and letting it take its proper place in your life. Your power depends on your balance with the understanding of time. Okay, so time is in our second position, and that card represents the greatest fear of your adolescence. Okay, which continues to keep you from taking your power today. The symbolizing of this card time, the message is here will help you to further define the root of that fear and demonstrate how you might release it, hold on your emotions, and to realizations of your dream. Place this card in position 2. So we need to get in touch with, becoming time. All right, a lot of times we felt like, maybe we felt, if you are obsessed with something, it is better to explore it than to deny it. Then it is possible to give your obsessions and let it take its proper place in your life. Your power depends on your balance, use and understanding of time. So we need to get more in touch with the time that we are spending on certain things. Okay, is this stopping me from following my dreams? Okay, is this the right time? Like, just having that block you. Okay, you have to just become time sometimes in things. Just like the picture on the back of this, you see how these fish are swimming outside of where they usually are. Okay, the unknown for them. So what this position is representing is that um, this will help define the root of that fear and demonstrate how you might release it. Okay, so it's time to release the thoughts of how time works in your life. Okay, it's just time to release it. Okay, the next card we got is the next card represents whatever has happened in your adult life that keeps you from taking your power. What is blocking you from living as a full, realized adult? Place this card in position 3. Perfection. Okay? A lot of us, I'm going to read the card and then go from there. Okay? Dream your passions. Fly away. Go through the hoops of your innermost fears and desires. Meet them and conquer them. Put pain from childhood. What pain from childhood have you not dealt with? Move into the wound of your most sacred fears and find the seeds of wisdom that are planted there. Face what upsets you the most. It is a greater teacher. Give away whatever is holding you back: insecurities, ego, fear of a failure or of not being loved, fear of being alone and being reborn into a new state of perfection. Okay, the perfection card is our third position, and that card represents what has happened in your adult life that is keeping you from taking your power. Maybe it could be blockages. Okay, it could be blockages from, this is a blockage that you guys may have that's keeping you from taking your power back. Maybe some of you guys, you need to give away whatever is holding you back, which is insecurities, ego, fear, and fear of not being loved, or fear of being alone, and be reborn into this new state of perfection. Okay, that's your third position. That's what could be holding you back, which is insecurities, ego, fear of failure, and fear of not being loved. Okay, that could be what's holding you back from obtaining this power that you are trying to get out here into this world. Okay, you're trying to exude so you can move along in your goals, in your relationships, at a job. Okay, so it's time to just release those old insecurities, your ego. Some people have their ego in a way that could be stopping them from their most greatest, most powerful desire that they really, really, really do love doing, something that they really do love doing. Let go of, give away whatever is holding you back. It's time to give that stuff away, because that stuff held you back from so long. And the energy that you are carrying on right now could be just energy from your childhood. Like, this is how you had to keep your boundaries up. You had to block yourself when it came to certain things. So just try to work on letting go of your insecurities, your fears, and, being loved and all that. Like, just get in touch with spirit and get in touch with that side of you that will help you overcome this fear. Okay. Okay. The East card is laid out, represents of the future, your ability to move comfortably and happily into the role of old wise one. What fear of the future is holding you back? Place this card in position 4. Okay? Harmony. Harmony. Harmony lives in the laws of balance, an equilibrium between the physical and spiritual aspect of your life. Okay? For there to be harmony, there must be balance. Okay? So that could be holding us back. Okay? It's because we don't have harmony. Okay, and everything is unbalanced. And in order to obtain harmony here, everything must be balanced. Okay, imagine yourself as the hub of a sacred wheel, standing in the center. Okay, so you're in the middle of this wheel. Okay, this wheel must function every day of your life. Okay, if you imagine that the south is your physical self and the west is your emotional self, the north your spiritual self, and the east your mental self, you see that you stand in an ancient wheel of truth. Okay, consider whether you spend as much time in the physical south as you do in the spiritual south. Are they balanced? Okay, are they in harmony? Reflect on whatever you spend more time in your emotions, okay, which is the west. What you do in your mind is the east, and adjust your daily life by being aware of your actions and behavior patterns that incorporate equal efforts in all the directions, okay, so that your will function at perfect harmony. Okay, so with this part right here, this card here is the future. If what will be holding us back is if we don't bring things into balance, if we don't bring things into harmony and together, and to harmonize together. So we need to focus on bringing your emotional self, your spiritual self, your mental self, okay, and your okay. We're going to focus on the south as your physical self, and the west as your emotional self, and the north as your spiritual self, and the east as your mental self. So we have to bring all of those together in order for you to have harmony and, you know, moving forward in your future. Okay, so we're going to focus on physical self, your physical body, your spiritual self, your spiritual, your inside. Okay, your emotional self, your emotions, how you think, how you feel, okay, about certain things. All right, and your mental self, like things that's driving you insane, like things that could be blocking you from, you know, because you might have some kind of mental blockage there to where you're not understanding what's going on, or you're not hearing something out, or hearing, you know, because that's because things are chaotic in your mind. Okay, and that could cause a mental setback. That can cause a mental blockage, okay, because you're not opening up. It's time to bring all of these four things into harmony together. All right. The center card, which is, hold on, which is feminine. And for those who know what feminine energy is your intuition. Okay. It has a lot to do with that. All right. Which is, okay, a lot of you guys, please, coincide 2013. That could be a significant year, okay? Because I read harmony. Now I'm moving on to the 13th card, which is 2013. Okay, some of you guys could have been 13, and some of you guys could have been 20. Okay, it could have been in your teenage years, or it could have been in when you turned 20 as well, or it could have been the year 2013. Okay, that's very significant, and it's very important to know what it is that could be holding you back from these blockages or committing to your goals. Okay, 333 again. I just said. Okay, the center card is the self card, represents the mirror of your own face, reflected by great spirit as you stand in your balance of strength. What it keeps you from seeing your own truth and beauty. Place this card in position 5, which is here. This is your self card. All right. And the number 13 card is the feminine card. The world is a benefit of feminine consciousness. To bring Mother Earth back into balance, we must bring back our awareness of her. Language is a barrier between us, but women has always communed with women in an unspoken language. Okay, her roots are entwined with the essence of Mother Earth, for she too is a feminine. Women is the keepers of the planet and must not let their energy be uprooted by the male system. Okay, within men and or women. We are all in need of world harmony. Mother Earth has been misunderstood, but she is the universal link. She is the womb for all that lives. Feminine consciousness is that energy that embodies the wisdom you need at this moment. Okay? So get in touch with the feminine consciousness of yourself. Okay? And which is, it's just the word language, you know, speaking with balance and, you know, harmony and, you know, just love and just being, you know, just loving and nurturing to a certain extent, you know, not to a certain extent, but to, you know, the utmost effect, so things could work in perfect harmony. Okay, it's just like getting in touch with that feminine side of you. Okay, and that's the position card. That's the spirit card that stands to balance and strength. Okay, in order to, you need to balance. This is what causes you to have balance and strength in this whole aspect of this reading. Okay, it's the layout represents your future, your ability to move comfortably, okay, and happily. All right, this will help you move comfortably and happily into this sacred transformation. Okay. If you guys are, you know, just go back and refer to the cards as I finish reading them. Okay, now you will choose a card to assist you in the define the fear you have today that is keeping you from evolving into enlightenment. This may be one of the fears you've already explored, or it may be a deeper fear, perhaps the fear of death or the fear of leaving others behind. The symbols of the painting on this card are important clues for you. Place this card in position 6 to the left of your sacred wheel. which is here, which is magic. Okay, and the magic card is, if you do not believe in magic, your life will not be magical. Magic is like the power of a stone edge. It's a part of the unknowable, that which you cannot describe but exists and make your life extraordinary. It is a part of the goodness of your spirit. It is that mysteries, this mysteriously and intriguing part of your spiritual life. Magic is what we are all looking for. But if you try to hold it and name it and describe it, you will lose it. You must think around magic. Okay, describe what led you there, and give thanks for the part of the universe that is unknowable and full of color and strength and magic. Out of a relationship comes magic. Out of the friction of forgetting and remembering comes magic. Out of the mist of dawn and the mysteries of creation comes the magic that we call life. Out of your passions from existing comes magic. Okay? So this card right here is assisting you to define the fear you have today that is keeping you from evolving into enlightenment, okay? Which is, people are not believing. You have to believe. Like, what's causing you not to have enlightenment on this situation is because most of us don't believe. But in order for you to believe, you have to believe in magic. You have to believe that things will happen. You have to believe that things are the way that they are because God has something great for you. You have to believe in magic. You do. Like, it's just remember what comes with it, okay? And don't try to describe it. Don't try to make it. Don't try to look for it, okay? But if you are trying to hold it, don't try to hold it. Name it. Don't try to name it or to describe it. You will lose it. So the whole point of it is that you just got to have an imagination. You got to know that things are going to work out. You got to believe and know and have faith that things are going to work out in your for your greater good, because spirit, the message, everything is provided for us, okay? Everything is provided for us. Everything that goes into our life are pleasing God has been miraculously given to us by getting to know personally and intimately the one who invited us to God. The best invitation we ever received. We were also given absolute traffic promises to pass on to you. Tickets to participating in life of God after you turn your back on the world corrupt by lust. You guys, we have everything we need to live a life that pleases God. Basically, believe in that. Believe and know that. Believe in yourself. Believe that everything is possible. Believe that, you are this. Believe that you are perfect. Know that, okay, about yourself. Believe that you are stronger. Believe that you have wisdom. Believe in yourself. Believe you are lovable. Believe you are everything, okay? Believe in magic. When you believe in magic, anything can happen. Because you're not trying to hold on to the what ifs and the what ain'ts and what's going on right now and like the now moment. No, you have to live in magic. You have to live in your imagination and let things flow into your life. But when you sitting there holding back and holding, like strength of things not moving or changing in your life, that's because you don't believe. Okay, you have to get into the believing system of believing these things can't happen and they will happen. It might not happen right away, but know that it will happen in your life. And speak it into existence. Manifest that. Okay, so just, start believing in yourself. Start believing in spirit. Okay? All right, so your final card represents the quality and the aspect of yourself that can best lead you out of your fears and into transformation and healing. This is the card number 7, okay, which is wisdom. If you are addicted to the process of becoming, there are storms on your horizon. If suddenly there is nothing left to become, you are filled with terror. Suddenly you are face to face with your own empty being. Find the sacred place in the sacredness of pleasant stillness in your heart to know that you are truly alone in the first step on this long journey of self-discovery. On the path of power, the final step is to learn that you are already linked with the universe, that you are already a part of everything, and you are already in all the lodges of the universe. This is wisdom. It's time to gather wisdom. It's time to start understanding this. It's time to use your wisdom. Okay? Hold on 1 second, you guys. I'm back. All right, so let's recap. So commitment is the first card, which is, commitment is the first card that represents from childhood and what we need to do to overcome the things that we need to overcome here in our life. And that's being committed. Don't be afraid of commitment, okay? Committing yourself to your relationships, to things that you love to do, to making this thing work for you that you want to work for you. Commit to writing in your journal. You guys know what commitment means. Okay, the second card is the second card represents, okay, no, this is the wrong one, which is time. Okay, become time. All right, that's what this is the card that symbolizes the message that helps you further define the root of and the fear of demonstrating how you might release it, holding on to your emotions and realizes of your dream. Okay, so just become time. All right, so you can follow your dreams. The fourth card is harmony. Okay, the third card is harmony, which this is the blockage you are living in as a fully realized, as a full life adult. Okay, it's just as you are adult, it's time for you guys to bring all of your mental, physical, emotional, spiritual, physical, emotional, and mental self together, and just bring balance into all of that, so you can be, so the sacred truth of everything can exist in your life. Okay, the fourth. Okay, so that was 3. Sorry, 1, 2, 3. Okay, and no, sorry, you guys. 1, 2, 3, which is perfection. Perfection is the one that we need to follow our dreams and our passions and let go of insecurities and ego. Okay, and failure to being loved by someone, like getting that, just getting approval from other people to, succeed in your life, and you don't need that. You don't need to have to get approval from anyone else. Only person you need to answer to is God and yourself. Okay, like getting answers from other people could cause a whole lot of insecurities and ego and fear of, not being, making you feel like you're not loved, or make you feel like you're alone. Okay, so it's time to be reborn into this new state of perfection. Okay, stop having to get validation from other people when it comes to your life, your passion. Okay, the fourth card, which is harmony. Start balancing your emotional, spiritual, mental, and the physical part of you together, and bring things together in harmony. Okay. Your fifth position, your fifth card is self. This is the whole aspect of the whole you. This is you. Okay. And the fifth card is what's keeping you from seeing your own truth and beauty. So it's time to tap into your feminine, loving, nurturing part of, the unspoken language of a woman. Okay, just like women, like the language barrier between us, but women has always communed with women in your unspoken language. So some of them like just get into the root of things. Okay, and entwine with the essence of Mother Earth. For she is too a feminine. Okay, meaning that just getting in touch with the root of your feminine side. Okay, even men can do this. It's been uprooted, so we need to get in contact with the feminine side of you and be more loving and caring and like Mother Earth. Okay, so you can heal those wounds. Get in touch with your feminist consciousness. It's the energy that embodies the wisdom you need at this moment. Okay, so just get in touch with your feminine consciousness. All right, because things are misunderstood. Things can't come into harmony when things are misunderstood. Okay. All right. So the fifth card, that card right there, the fifth card that's what's keeping you from seeing your own truth. Okay, and beauty. All right. You have to get in touch with that nurturing, loving side of yourself. Okay. The sixth card is the symbols of this painting on this card are important clues for what places could this card position to the left of the wheel. Okay, what's your fear? Magic. Okay, you see this? This is the picture on this card, which is magic. Okay, you have to believe. You have to believe in things. Even you have to believe that, okay, this is how it looks in space. You have to believe. You have to believe that, okay, I'm going to be okay. You have to believe that, oh, yes, I will make it. You have to believe that, oh, yes, I am worthy. I am lovable. You have to believe these things. In order for these things, I am harmonized. I am getting in touch with my feminine side. I am going to be very committed because I believe. Okay? And the last card, the last but not least, which is wisdom. Okay? Gather the wisdom that you need. Okay? This is the final card. Okay? This is the best you lead you out of your fears and into the transformation of healing, wisdom, okay? Addictions that could be, you have to get rid of. If you are addicted to a process of becoming, then there is a storm on the horizon. If you suddenly there is nothing left to become, you are filled with terror. Suddenly you are face to face with your own empty being. Okay, meaning you would be alone. You would be by yourself. So try not to close yourself off from other people because you don't know the wisdom or didn't gather the wisdom that you have. Find a sacred space and a sacred of pleasant stillness in your heart. Okay, in your heart. Okay, start speaking from your heart, knowing wisdom and just being heartfelt. To know that you are truly alone is the first step on your long journey of self-discovery on a path to power. The final step is to learn that you are already linked with the universe, that you are already a part of everything, that you are already living in all of the logics of the universe. This is wisdom. Okay, so gather your wisdom. Gather the strength you need to use your wisdom when it comes to believing, time, harmonizing things, perfection, feminine side, and most definitely commitment. This from the message that I'm getting from this is commitment. Explore these feelings, you guys, about each card and think about where you might be feeling that fears in your body. Look carefully at the symbols and the paintings to see how they affect an experience. Okay, so the first one that's the picture for commitment. This is the picture for time. This is the picture for perfection. If you look closely on that feather, that's someone hanging, and the feather it's like a leaf. Harmony. Hold on, 3. The middle one is, feminine. You see the roots? They're rooted. And you see how, like, once they're rooted, that they're like growing green leaves. They're rooted. They're balanced. Magic. Do you believe in magic? And wisdom. Commitment. Time. Perfection. Harmony. Feminine. Magic. Wisdom. It looked like a nice, cozy place that you would want to be. Okay? Just take time to just take time to imagine all of these things that's going on in your life, okay? And like really like demonstrate where it is where you could be having these blockages, okay? So the most important thing that I see on this whole thing is, which is all of them, but my most important thing, it's time to commit to wisdom, you guys. It's time to commit with with wisdom, and just believing in that these things are, you know, sacred, that these things will start things to move into your perfect harmony, so you can start, you know, living the life of your dreams. Okay, start following your dreams, and, you know, blocking out all of the negativity. Okay, just get in touch with your insecurities and letting go of those fears of not being loved or having to get validation from other people for you to feel better about yourself. Okay, start committing to your own thoughts, to your own wisdom, to your own harmony, to your own magic, to your own perfection, to your own feminine, everything, to your own time. Start focusing on things for you, so you can bring things into harmony, bring things into balance. Okay. All right. Well, that's all I have for you guys on these cards for the power deck. I can go on and on and on with this message, but it's clear. Okay. We need to be committed. Okay. We need to become time. We need to let go of insecurities, which is perfection. Let go of insecurities. Let go of ego. All right. Bring your spiritual and physical and mental, spiritual, physical, mental, and emotional state into harmony. Okay. Get in touch with your feminine side and root things. Balance them. Make sure they're rooted. Okay. Make sure they're just not all over the place. Just, you know, and this could be things, thoughts, just all over the place. Believe in magic. Believe. If you don't believe in magic, your life will not be magical. Okay, it's just the unknown and extraordinary. This is something that you want your life to be. Okay, out of your passions comes magic. So be very passionate about what it is. All right, whatever it is that you want to do. All right, and seek wisdom. So you have it because you are a part of the universe. You are already a part of everything, and you already live in all of the logics of the universe. Okay, this is wisdom. Okay, you have it. You just got to tap into it. You just got to tap into, okay, this is what I'm going to do. This is what I need to do to bring things into balance, so I can have a more happier, loving, spiritual life. Okay, so start understanding it. I think the message is from the verse, which is 2 Peter chapter 1. Verse 3, you are already a part of everything, okay? Everything in life that pleases God, you're already a part of that. It's up to you to choose which road you want to go down. It's up to you to choose, okay, I want to live a godly life to where I want to do things right, okay? Or it's up to you to choose the worldly, which is nothing but lust. So if you want to live of the world, then so be it. Okay, don't get upset when things don't go right, go your way, or, you know, because you're already a part of one. It's time to start harmonizing and getting in touch with spirit, and so he can, you know, lead you on this long journey, this path by yourself. Don't be afraid. That's an insecurity. Okay, that's a part of perfection that some of you guys or some of us may attach ourselves to, energies that we could have attached ourselves to as a child. But spirit is, you know, letting you know that you are a part of him. Okay, you are a part of the universe. So he wants you to be happy in your life when it comes to everything, from your emotional state, from your mental state, from your physical body, and from your spiritual self. Okay, so just be careful with, you know, just coming off or, you know, not believing that you can have happiness, because you can. All right. And don't let no one make you feel like you can't have happiness. Okay. It's time to start following into your own footsteps and on your journey, because we are transforming into new people. We're transforming out of this whole lusty world and doing things of spirit, is what I get from that message. Well, I'm going to go ahead and leave that there. Please go back in the video and focus on, okay, what it is that you might need to change in these things. What could be really holding you back? Okay, write them down. Okay, write things down so you can know which part to, you know, that you can start working on. All right. And we're going to be transforming into a sacred this is a sacred transformation. All right. And that's all we need to do to focus on, to transform into step into this path of love that Spirit has for us. Okay. And don't be afraid. All right. You got new beginnings. In order for new beginnings to come, you have to let go of those things. All right. So I said I was going to go ahead and read the numbers that I was seeing. Okay. So the first set of numbers that I seen was 333. 333 represents, sorry you guys, I have this in my phone. All right. So when you see threes a lot, okay, which is decisions, you have a decision to make. The decision will lead you to either 666, which means you must repeat the lesson again in some other way, or it will lead to a 999, okay, which is completion, and you have learned the lesson. That's what threes mean, okay? It's a decision that you might have to make. 444 was the next one, all right? Triple fours indicate study related to the ancient wisdom. That's why I kept seeing 4 of the world. An interpreter, I interpret this to mean that help or resources are available to us. Help, resources to get the wisdom that you need, gain the knowledge that you need so you can move forward in the sacred transformation that we are on. And 555 was the other one that I seen. This number indicates that you have pushed through or will soon push through a major life change and will have mastered the lesson you needed to learn. Okay? So that's part of the transformation. Okay? The decision to, first off, is the decision that you need to make. You have a decision and you have to make that decision. Okay? You have to make it. It's time to make that decision. All right? And if you see 666 after that, that means you must repeat a lesson, that you're not learning the lesson. If you see 9s, that means you completed it. You completed this lesson and you must learn. You completed the lesson and you no longer need to learn anything else. You need to operate the studies of getting the knowledge that you need for ancient wisdom, for the things that you are hearing today. Seek knowledge, okay? And 555. This number indicates that you have pushed through, or you will soon push through, okay? A major life change. And you have mastered the lesson you needed to learn, okay? So some of us are on that path of mastering this lesson and moving forward and taking care of the things that we need to take care of and getting things done, okay? Committing ourselves to things, attaching ourselves to positive things like our own goals, okay? I keep seeing 555, so it must mean that we are at completion. We are at completion. Please do not double back. Please do not double back on this, this journey that you're on, because you're almost at the breaking point, okay? And Spirit is ready to open up that door for you. Do not quit. Continue to keep pushing forward and building yourself up, getting in touch with your mental, emotional, spiritual, and physical self, and bringing those into harmony and balancing those things out. Let go of insecurities, ego, having to, validation of others. No, it's time to focus on you and what you want and not what other people think. If you need any information, you can go to Spirit and talk to him about what it is that you need to do on your journey. Okay? Seek the knowledge from there. Seek the wisdom from there, because he wouldn't lead you wrong. He wouldn't lead you down the wrong path. He wouldn't be jealous of you. Okay? He wants you to be happy. So just focus on doing that, okay, you guys? Well, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. For those who are new to my channel, thank you for coming to my channel. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, okay? Because I do, these daily reads every morning when I get the chance to. For those who want to donate, this is my my Cash App. If you guys wanted to donate anything to the channel so we can keep the channel running, to get more cards, more anything that we might need to keep the channel going, okay? I do have a wish list on Amazon. I'll put all that information on my next reading because I have to go on there and I have to change a few things up for you guys to go on there and see my wish list. I don't know how you would be able to do that, okay? Because that's my first time doing that. But if you guys, my email address is septemberramsey32@gmail.com. If you guys want to do a personal reading, they're at $15 right now. And I will send you back a confirmation email if you wanted to book a reading. And then in the confirmation email, it will state everything that you would need to do in order to get a reading done. What else? I will be coming up with the October reading soon, so please bear with me. I'm trying to figure out a way to do the readings. I really like the layout that I did today. It was a very, very informational. It felt like, if you look at the reading, that it would be like just for yourself. The things like it kind of helps you, guide you into the way that where you need to go in your life. And it's messages from Spirit that He wants us to commit to. He wants us to be committed to our goals. Okay. Some of us made a commitment in 2013 that we need to commit to as well. It's a lot of things that could be going on with everybody right now with this Libra moon, you guys. It's a lot of stuff going on. So just protect your energy, focus on your path, and focus on just moving forward in your life and getting things done for yourself, balancing your chakras, taking meditation baths, taking sunbathing, going out for a walk, clearing your mind. It's a number of things. Meditating, listening to meditation music, start writing down everything that you may have in your mind, that ideas and goals. Start focusing on that. And just start focusing to vibrate at a higher vibration and let go of worldly things. Like, I don't want to try to change nobody, but I don't feel like I'm trying to change anyone. I feel like I'm just giving you guidance to, for a better life. It's just, things are great when you get in touch and develop that personal relationship with Spirit and being very consistent with Him. And so He can guide your way on this path that you need to go on. Okay. So with all that being said, if you want to donate, please, feel free to donate here. That's the cash sign, Faithful Love, the number 11. Okay. Well, thank you guys. Love and light. And I'll see you guys for the daily read tomorrow. And be looking out for your signs monthly reading for October. Thank you. Love and light.